Okay. It's here. Gotta change some of these tags. Not casual at all. Probably. Let's see. This is a challenge run. Not technically a speed run. Yeah, I'm still gonna put the 100% on there. Let's keep mental health going, because I'm sure that'll come up. Hey, Rocker! Yeah, I decided to load a few minutes early. I haven't seen if Aaron is on yet. I kind of want to... I might keep his stream on the side. So, Rocker, since you're here, can you see the little man on the board in back? Can you see the drawing? Barely. Damn. Is it that it's so faded? Like, is it whitewashed? Did that help? Or is it not enough on screen? I guess I could just... Okay. Balls. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. I'm gonna lower my light a little bit to see... Ooh. If that helps. Is that better contrast? Just a little better. That's fine, Aaron. That'll give me a few minutes to get some stuff together. I should buy a thicker, dry erase marker. I don't know that that helped. I don't know if I'm on camera. Oh, thanks, Dustin. I got my Batman tie on. Batman bow tie. I got my bat shirt underneath. That'll do for now. Yeah, so that's a little better. You can kind of see him. He's our tally mark. Hey, Al! How are you? So many friends here today. Yeah, the plan... My hope is to play through the entire story mode today. I'm so good. How about yourself? It looked like you had a great stream on Saturday. I had to do mostly lurking, unfortunately. Yeah, but the plan is to start at the get-go, and just go, yeah, just go through the main story, essentially stopping when credits roll, I think. So that's before the final Catwoman, if I'm not mistaken. That seems to make sense to me. If I get hit at all, oops, So really fast for everybody who's out there, today is a no-hit run attempt. Do you want to start at the same time, Aaron? Or are you okay being asynchronous? Yeah, so, ooh, that is not very good coffee. So the way that this will work is playing through. If I take damage through an enemy in combat or in a predator challenge, if I get shot, environmental things that can hurt me count as well. If I take damage, I will restart from the last checkpoint. So that's in the pause menu. It's just, it's right by exit the game. It's essentially just restart. How long will the run take? To give an idea, I think the world record run of a glitchless speed run is under 2 hours. I'm not necessarily going to be using speedrunning strats. I'll be a little more cautious. Cool. Yeah, I'll start now. And I'll probably keep you up next to me, Aaron, just to see how you're doing too. And then we'll reconvene. I'll jump over to your stream if I finish first, and vice versa. Speaking of, let me exit out of that because I don't need to be seeing myself. So the way this will work, if we get hit, yeah, channel points still work. Which is in part because I'm not doing a speed run, so I don't mind stopping to flip a coin. Even taking away some of my abilities, it just may mean that, like for freeze, it just may mean I have to restart. I'll happily make songs. Perfect. Yeah, and I have a feeling you'll get caught up to me. I think let's go last slot. Yeah. I'm excited for it. I'm also nervous, especially about the boss battles. And there are a couple of Predator maps that pose some threats. Obviously, as the game goes, it'll be more difficult. I'll be collecting some Riddler challenges. I'll be doing some of the side missions that are a little less time-consuming, so that I can get the experience, so that I can upgrade Batman some. I don't need to upgrade my armor at all, which is really helpful. I probably won't upgrade Catwoman even a little bit. But every time I get hit and have to restart, we're going to tally on Mr. Zaz back here. I got Victor Zaz behind me. We'll just tally that, and we'll see how many times I get hit. Yeah, I'm just gonna go as long as I can. That may mean a bathroom break in the middle. I have a pretty big bladder, so hopefully that won't be an issue. But my goal is to finish it today. I don't have anything else going on today except work prep for tomorrow, and I can do that this evening. Yeah, just to recap for anybody who wasn't here on Friday, we 100% completed. Weird flex, man. But I mean, it's true. As I poop my pants on stream. So we got 100% in all of the statistics page. Yeah. Yep, AR training, couple of Riddler things. The stuff that doesn't take much effort to accomplish. I'm glad we're on the same page. But yeah, we got 100% on the statistics page. Now that isn't technically completing the game. Because I still have a couple of the Riddler's Revenge custom maps to do. We'll start those on Friday. We'll have a fun stream. Maybe I'll throw an evening stream in here at some point. Oh, I haven't seen this page look like this in a very long time. Yeah, my plan is to skip cutscenes as quickly as I can, just so, because this has potential to be pretty intense. Like I said, channel rewards are still active. We'll keep the tally back here. And it's just restart when you take non-skippable damage. There's a moment where, like, Solomon Grundy is holding you, and yep, I'll only skip the ones I can. Solomon Grundy has to hit you. I'm nervous about that fight. That's a difficult fight. I think I have a strategy for it, though. In my practice, that was where I think I chalked up the most. Anybody want to put out there something that they... How many times they think I will die? While you're making your wagers, I'm gonna get started. And remember, we start with Catwoman. Oh, 6. Oh, Rocker, you are very generous. Let's go ahead, turn subtitles off, leave hints on, because why not? There are a couple of battles where getting a new fighting technique actually interferes with my visual, and that drives me crazy. All right. Oh, and immediately the game pauses. Great. Here we go. Quick Catwoman battle.
You're gonna...
The biggest thing, if you are doing channel rewards, stuff like that, it may take me a little bit longer than usual. 375.
Now that they're all taken care of, it's time to get what I came for out of that safe.
I guarantee it's somewhere in the middle.
Try and get one over on me, will
Channel
you?
rewards may just take me a little extra time to get to. All right, so far so good.
Mr. Wayne. We have much to discuss.
Strange.
I'm not sure who the new follower is. Portly Kyle!
Already have.
I think I know who Portly Kyle is. I think he's an actual friend of mine, IRL. I like acronyms.
I feel I should thank you. Capturing Bruce Wayne is so much easier than Batman. And now that we have you, Protocol 10 is ready to begin. It will be my legacy, a monument to your failure. And if you try to stop me, I guarantee everyone...
The couple,
secret.
Well played. Well played, Dustin. That made me smile. Obviously, you can see me.
Let me introduce myself.
So when I was practicing, because I was going also for speed, I skipped like the Riddler, the initiation of the Riddler stuff in the church. What I realized about halfway through is if I don't do that, then I can't scan riddles. So I think the little time waste is worth being able to get that extra XP. I don't have to visit Bane to destroy five of the 6 Titan containers though. So that's nice.
Bruce Wayne. You're on my list.
I do have to be careful because I think, although it doesn't look like it takes away health, I think if you're too close to the explosive gel, it triggers your
Mr. Wayne will not be any trouble. Will you?
it triggers your health bar. Oh, it does. Okay. Yeah, so
We don't want to make things...
I didn't realize that before this playthrough. So that's something I usually just stand right by it and just absorb that.
Bruce Wayne? Great. I was reporting on your
thank
crummy
you,
press
Rocker.
conference, and now here we both are. I guess that'll teach you to get involved in politics, won't it?
Listen to me carefully. When they open the door, do not panic. Stay close to me.
Do you think I'm taking advice from some guy who's never even been in a fight?
Stay
This
calm.
should be
They're
this should be
trying to
good.
scare us.
It's just 3
Sorry,
counters and a
Kevin
strike.
had for himself.
If I hang back here.
Wait, help me! Ah!
Alright, there's first guy. Second guy. Third guy comes to me. Great.
On your feet, Ryder. I said.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited. I never. This does not count because it does not technically take damage. So I never bought any of the Arkham Origins DLC. What time did I start? Did anybody see what time I started? I definitely should have taken note of that. I mean, the time doesn't matter,
Wakey, Wayne.
but I can always go back and check
What's
too.
up? Do you need me to call you butler?
Just around 12:05. Great.
Oh, you remember me? I'm touched.
Thank you, Dustin.
Your
Thank you,
family
Rocker.
Destroyed mine, Wayne. This, well.
Yeah,
let's
but I
just
never
call this
played
good
any of the
old-fashioned
DLC
revenge.
for Arkham Origins.
Get him!
So I didn't realize you could do this, but if you're fast enough, you can knock out Cobblepot. Yeah, I've never played the DLC for Arkham Origins, but one of the DLCs for that game is playing as young Bruce Wayne. Training with the League of Assassins. Nice kick, Bruce. Training with the League of Assassins.
I can't contact Alfred from
and then
down
you
here. I need to get higher.
come on. There we go. And then from there you can do all the challenge maps as unsuited Bruce, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I think there are only 3 playable
Alfred,
characters
have you got
in
my
that
location?
game.
Only just, sir.
It's
There's more interference than usual.
I need an
Batman,
immediate
Bruce
drop on the
Wayne,
roof of the
and
Ace Chemicals building. I'm on my way there now.
Deathstroke.
Of course.
Okay.
I watched your incarceration on the evening news. Was getting yourself arrested a part of your plan all along?
Not exactly. Although I did get some one-on-one time with Hugo Strange.
And how was that?
Not good. He knows that Bruce Wayne is
You know, when it was
He also
coming out
told
of
me
my
that
mouth,
something called Protocol
I
T would make
I
him
had the
famous.
same.
I
Like,
can't leave
ew.
Did it arrive,
What?
sir?
Right on time.
All right. Come on. And now we really begin.
Alfred, I took an encryption key.
A lot of this just takes focus. I'm a little nervous about like traversal. Oh look, it's suited, Bruce.
This is Air Tiger 4. Confirmation that prisoner
I like that.
4011 is in the courthouse. I repeat, Catwoman is in the courthouse. Is she in danger? Affirmative. Target is being held by Dent. We believe he intends to kill her. How should we proceed? Stand
Let
down.
Two-Face have his
Let
fun.
Two-Face have his fun. Understood.
That doesn't sound good.
No,
All right.
it does not. Mr. Dent's predilection for all things binary may not bode well for Miss Kyle.
If there's one person in Arkham City who knows what's really going on, it's her.
I need to find Catwoman now.
Yeah. So like I said, since this isn't technically a speed run, I'm gonna do some of the side stuff. Like the riddles. Some of the riddles. Just so that I can get experience. Just having a little bit stronger of a bat is very helpful. It's fine, that wasn't a hit. Go ahead, Arkham boss. Boy, oh boy. Thanks for the lurk, Dustin. Yeah, whenever you're ready, Arkham boss. I know you can skip that fight. The experience is nice.
Taking out the thug with the gun is the key. Without him, the rest of the room won't be a problem.
That's more.
Okay, now it is possible to get shot by Two-Face in this room. But it doesn't do damage.
Your sentence is death, Batman. Justice is...
Yes, it did. Okay. Alright, I didn't think it did damage, but apparently it does. So I gotta be more careful with that. Alright. It's really weird. I got hit yesterday. Or I guess if somebody wants to look up. Have a good call, Rocker.
Taking out the thug with the gun is the key. Without him, the rest of the room won't be a problem.
We got
People
this.
of Arkham.
What's he doing here?
Break a leg, Aaron.
Batman has arrived. Grab him and cut him in two.
We'll make sure this hurts you, Bat.
Hold still while I pass judgment.
Gonna rip.
Damn it!
Are you just playing with these guys?
This is my court.
Objection.
Maybe play for rank challenges. That's unavoidable. That's totally fine. For me, I think Catwoman is probably the most difficult.
Which one lets me out of here
Arkham boss?
alive?
I need to locate where the bullet entered the
Yeah,
core
I think
and where
Catwoman
it
is the most
impacted.
difficult, in part because her
Bullet entered
Predator
the room
mode
there.
is so
Where did it
different from
hit?
Batman. Just the way that she handles.
The trajectory the bullet traveled will lead me to the...
Okay. Alright. So I don't feel good about that first hit.
Commence in 10 hours.
We'll see you in May, Calendar Man. And as of right now, the
I don't think they heard us. Good.
right.
Can't believe we're still out here at night.
Look, I told you I was
Um,
sorry. Lost track.
Yeah, with this one, I got shot by Two-Face, and it registered damage, which I didn't think was a thing, but
Notice us heading back to the camp. You cold? Of course I'm cold.
It's like 10 below.
Well, that's Maurice LaMarche as well.
The bat's here.
Today is a no damage attempt. So anytime I take a hit, I will restart from the last checkpoint.
I'm at the church. It looks like Harley Quinn.
Full playthrough of story mode.
Is no doubt setting a trap for you.
I got one. I don't like that one. Could potentially take damage here, but we don't.
Let the lady go, Bat Freak, or these people all get a bullet in their heads.
I think you should do what he says. It would be a shame to get
Oh, nice.
my nice new outfit. What do you think, Bat-Brain? Like it? What am I
That's great.
saying? Of course you do. Who wouldn't? So anyway, here's the deal. Mr. J is really
Yeah,
not into
I
a
took
visit
that
right
room
now.
for
He's
granted.
not feeling himself. Well, actually,
Because
he
again,
was earlier, but that's not
I even
what
watched
I mean.
videos about
He's not doing
no
so
hit,
good at
and
that
they were like,
idiot
getting
doctor
shot by
I sent
Two-Face
him
doesn't
here
take it.
didn't
Who knows?
help.
Maybe it doesn't.
I've seen more smarts from these bozos.
And
I've got to run, boys. If he tries anything funny,
and I just
kill him.
overdid it. I hope your stream's going well so far,
They need
Aaron.
to disappear. Pick them off silently, one by one. They don't know where I am. Good. Let's keep it that way. Time to survey the room. Plan out my tactics.
Oh, I gotcha. Yep.
4 thugs, all armed. 2 hostages.
Come on, man.
This is gonna be easy.
Back there! Did you hear me?
Yeah, that second
Try
jammer
and get
sucks.
us and these people die!
That won't stop him. Oh, man, I'm gonna die in here.
You'll be okay. Wait here.
Yeah, I'm mad about that. Because again,
If I can
thought
get
I had
behind
done
those
my
two
homework.
without being
Hello?
seen,
What's
I can take
happening?
them both in one
Answer
move.
me, man. What's going on?
Can you see him? Where is he?
You're safe. Stay quiet.
stay looking up so that I can skip a slight bit of dialogue there. Yeah, Robin is very
The room
clunky.
is secure. You're safe now.
Yo, Batman.
Uh,
Thanks for the help.
It just, yeah, I feel like Robin just takes more patience. Alright, here's hoping that first one was a fluke. Joker warning! Joker warning! Yeah, Predator missions with Robin are probably the second most fun. I was just about to say, Dustin, thank you. I enjoyed Nightwing because it's more reminiscent of Batman than others, but it's still different enough that you really have to come up with new tactics.
Well,
Yeah, I think
I haven't seen you for how long has it been?
I think combat-wise, Robin and Batman are similar, and Nightwing and Catwoman are a little similar, but then Batman and Nightwing are a little closer. On my computer.
I've got a lock on the signal used to remotely
Yeah,
control
yep,
the
I do.
sniper rifle.
What's up?
Joker's behind this.
Was there ever any doubt?
The radio signal should lead me.
Oh, nice. Did you do all of Nightwing? Oh right, AR
What
challenge.
choice do we have? There's gotta be something
I don't
else.
have the
What?
I don't have the glide boost yet.
Penguins, guys. I think they'll kill us if we go back there.
You saw what happened when Batman...
It's the freaking bat!
They don't have guns, thankfully.
He's too chicken to face me.
For now, yeah.
Full yet? Not even close. Or even Why? Joker wants me to make sure he's the one with all the food in here. Come on, man. I'm starving here. Just give me a couple of minutes. You ever stop to think what's in those cans? No. Does it matter?
Welcome, inmates. You are now taking your first tentative steps towards a better world.
Great.
A world of fun.
Augmented reality training activated.
I won't end up having enough XP to get all of the upgrades. I won't have enough XP to get all of the upgrades. But I'll get the ones that give me a little more space, give me a little more time. I think I have a plan and an order. Yeah, I feel like it's a missed opportunity, especially because they had Robin talk.
Augmented reality training complete.
In the regular story, and they also. What is happening? They had him in this, and then for Harley's Revenge had stuff. It seems like they could have just recorded some dialogue, especially for Nightwing, because Nightwing's the quipster. Like, he talks. He's very much like Spider-Man in that sense.
If I get out of here, I'm heading straight up.
Augmented reality training complete.
Hell, I'll even get one even a shot anywhere but here. What's the policy today? Word is we shoot every sorry-ass loser that comes this...
Augmented reality training activated.
So far, so good.
I know what you guys are thinking.
Today, however, we shoot them. Yesterday, we took them in the back room and burned off their skin. Really? Yeah, but sometimes Joker just lets anyone join. Keeps things interesting.
Augmented reality training complete.
I see you have called in the Bat-Wing, sir. Did I forget to pack something?
No, Alfred. I think I need the grapnel boost.
But Mr. Fox told you it's not yet ready for field deployment. It's still in the prototype stage.
I've done enough training. I'm ready.
Fall in the water, damn it.
Ladies. Shut up, man. I need you. What is this stuff anyway?
This is nerve-wracking. I know it doesn't, like, ultimately matter. Okay.
That's right. See if you can cram a little more into your greedy mouths. You make me sick. Keep talking. We're the ones who won't starve to death. This stuff tastes like something Croc eats.
Look out! Batman's here!
Nope. Don't want to go there. Okay.
Listen up, dumbasses.
So let's see if I can do it in one.
As you know,
Augmented reality training activated.
he's not himself. The last thing he needs is any so-called superhero coming in here and stopping his recuperation.
This one drives me crazy.
Moron.
Shoot.
Augmented reality training failed.
try it one more time just for the XP.
I'll make sure your miserable lives don't mean this.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that way. And I feel like I've done some important stuff.
There's gotta be a way. Batman do it. Do I look like Batman? No, I mean, he could
There
get
we
in.
go.
How do you think he'd do it?
Augmented reality training complete.
Okay, let's get this straight. The only way in is through one of the main cooling tunnels? Suppose. The tunnel full of boiling water and poisonous gas? Yeah, we can build the boat. And the gas?
Alfred, I need to find a...
It was a...
Good job, Aaron. No, it was just that one Two-Face shot. The one stray Two-Face shot that got me. Okay, so there is the environmental damage that can happen up here, so just gotta be careful.
The steam from the furnace will boil me alive. I need to cool down the coal somehow.
Oh, thanks, Goats. This is my Victor Zaz. He's keeping tally of how many times I've been hit. Which so far has been one. Because I had a stupid David moment and did something that I thought I could do, but was wrong. Okay. I mean, it feels like I've come home. And especially to be playing it in a different way today, trying this this no damage run.
Yeah, Joker wants you to think he's sick. Then wham! Gotcha.
It brings an intensity back to it.
He looks pretty sick.
I promised you some entertainment, right, boy?
But I look forward to doing some other stuff. I'm hoping maybe I can convince Monica and Kim this weekend to do a little Nightmares stream. I really want to play that game so much. I feel like it's more fun with them. Alright, now Mr. Hammer, when we fight him, is a pain in the butt, but very doable.
This one to suffer a little longer.
It's all about dodging instead of countering.
He's gonna pay for screwing over Mr. J. I need him back here like yesterday.
Oh shoot. Okay. I'm gonna pause. Can you do a 60 surf rock song about playing as Batman again? Yeah. And Arkham Boss, I got you. Heads v tails. Then we'll get back to the stream. And it is heads. Yeah. And what is it? A 60 surfer rock song about playing as Batman again, for sure. Let me get through this combat to make sure I don't mess it up. This one stinks because that dialogue will not disappear, and people like to pick stuff up and throw it at me, just like that, which can... Oh good, it did disappear.
Alfred, Joker's holed up in the manager's office in the steel mill.
I'm sure you'll find a way, sir.
Of course.
So a 60s surfer rock song about playing as Batman again for goats. Well, I went away for a day and made my way to Skyrim, but now I'm back to Arkham City. Went away for a day and made my time in Skyrim, but now I'm back in Arkham City. As Batman playing, I feel like home. I don't feel like I'm alone, 'cause here in Arkham, it's me and Batman here in Arkham. It's just me and Batman here in Arkham. It's always Batman and me. So let's make sure that I play successfully.
My arm 6 months ago.
Better make sure he don't come.
It was all right.
Easier said than done.
Oh, thanks, goats. I have many a bat mug. It definitely wasn't my most profound, but I feel okay about it. First Predator room.
Please, don't do it again.
Sorry, Doc. Harley wants you to hurt for not
Get over and find out who's screaming.
He's here.
Wait, who did the
You take the door.
There's someone stuck up here. Get over here. Shut it, Doc.
I hear any more of your yapping.
Who did the coin flip? Arkham Boss? Yeah, Arkham Boss. You won, so
It's gotten quiet.
whenever you're.
Stay here. I'll go check it out.
You don't want to let little old me down, do you, boy?
Alright, let's not risk it.
He's got smoke. What? It came from up there.
You've got to get me
Good.
out of here.
Okay.
Stay quiet, Doctor.
We're on normal.
After I teach these punks a lesson.
Sorry, I hit my head. We're on normal difficulty for this one.
Can you stand?
Give me a second. What's wrong with these people? That crazy woman thinks I can fix the Joker.
What's wrong with him?
There's something in his blood. Some kind of toxin. It's killing him. He blames
Yeah,
something called Titan.
I had the inspiration in my head,
You know what
but
he's
what
talking
came
about?
out was
He kept
definitely
going on about
not
his last
nearly
laugh.
what I wanted.
Doc, isn't that information supposed to be
It's rigged.
What's happening? What's wrong with...
Stop it, stop it. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, give me 1 second, the rocker. Just gonna grab this Riddler trophy.
Did you find a way to get out of here?
Not yet. Stop talking. Alright, Tails. Let me get through this door. Okay, I'm going to try a speed running strat that I've never been successful with. Heads v tails, and it's tails. All right, Arkham Boss.
It's not a plan. It's a
Arkham Boss has got one. Rocker's got one.
The door's welded shut, and he's just some freak in a costume.
All right.
Okay, then you stand in front.
Why, you chicken?
Okay.
Protocol 10 will commence in 9 hours.
Well, Rocker, that's never a good idea. Wait, Arkham Boss. But you won the coin flip. Why are you... You don't have to spend it. Yeah, I'm not doing that, Rocker. That's not gonna happen. You can choose something else. Shoot. There's a way to do this. I would... Okay, here we go, here we go. Let's see if I can... Alright. I don't know how to actually do it.
What's wrong with
Alright,
you,
he got me.
man? You come into Mr. J's surprise,
I mean, I can do it from now on.
Mr. Hammer.
I'll give you your
He's
points
gonna
back,
teach you some
Arkham.
manners.
Aaron, what happened?
You don't stand a chance against us.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Arkham City.
Oh, here we go. Really fast. Great. This is going to be very helpful. Oh, shit. All right. Still mad at you.
You will die.
Somebody start the timer for me.
I will bury you.
No counter and a no-hit run.
We'll kill you, freak.
Okay. Shit. Yeah. All right, I'll give you the coin flip back. Yeah, it didn't work. Yeah, freeze might not be, trolling might not be great today. Not for the first time through. I'll try it again later. I'll give you your coin flip points back, and let me give Arkham Boss those points back. Reject. Rocker, you got yours back.
This is all your
I mean, you can try trolling. I'll probably end up losing.
Beat him to a pulp. And for what? Why are you so mean?
I don't know what to tell you. I'll try. This is just
The detective will be busy
very
with the
hard.
Joker for a while. Good.
All right.
Gives this kitten some time to play. So what
It takes a lot
Tall,
for me to hate
blooming, and
somebody.
handsome? Or help myself do all the loot Professor Strange.
Oh,
has
thanks,
locked
Kyle.
up in
This
that
is the
vault of his.
this is the Return to Arkham
Difficult
for
choice,
Xbox One.
right?
All right, Arkham Boss, here you go.
What will it be? Find Croc and
Wherever
rip a
you
hole
go,
into the vault?
no
Ask
matter
Penguin
what
for some
the weather,
explosives? Not my
always
style.
bring your own sunshine.
Woman's touch in these situations.
That was terrible, but it worked.
Stay where you are, Ivy. I'm coming to get you. I need to get my kit from my apartment.
I gotta work on my ledger.
I can face Ivy without my friends. I'd be
It's a little more nasal than I put in there. Okay. Traversing with Selena's a pain in the butt. Oh, I'm glad you thought so. Oh, I forgot. God damn it. That's okay. I'll get him. I would be very interested to hear it, Rocker. Oh, I'm on the wrong path.
What the hell is she doing here?
Do.
So, you really think Batman blew up the church? Yeah. I mean, he was the last place.
That's great.
What's she doing here?
Do you know a lot of people who lie to you?
You don't stand a chance.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was literally just the make David hate me. I was kidding. I was kidding. I was kidding. I have no basis. Come on, Catwoman. Oh no, now you're gonna get even more mean. Hey, jump up there. Take this person down. Come on, take him down. Oh, he went down the stairs. Oh no. Tails. Alright. Catwoman stresses me out. Alright, give me 1 second. Let me get through this combat encounter. Oh shit! Stupid David moment.
What's wrong, Catwoman?
I forgot to get my stuff. Let me get Catwoman over here. Ugh. Stupid David moment. And then what did you say, Tails?
Well, how are we supposed to find out where she lives anyway?
Two-Face said she lives somewhere near here.
Oh, that's a really good
How am
idea.
I supposed to know? I don't question
Thank
the
you,
motives.
Goats.
You should
I
be.
failed. Dustin, that is a great idea. Or if can I add I could add a text to it, right? That was a terrible flip. It's Tails, Rocker.
I know. Well, how can you be so pissed all of a sudden anyway?
Should I assume that I can't attack? Which is real easy with Catwoman. Because she's such a... Oh, Rocker. You are kind.
It's good to be home.
Yeah, I'll have to do that next time, Dustin. That is such a good idea.
Okay, Selena. Time to find Ivy. Let's hope she's forgiven me.
Just to cut out that,
She has.
the waiting.
She wouldn't hold a grudge.
I should do that with the Andrea Romano, too. Okay, yeah.
Catwoman!
Hey. Uh-huh. All right. I will curse a little bit in this one, fair warning. Just because the first rhyme came to my head. Well, my name is David Moan, and I'm here on Twitch, and I'm trying not to be a little bitch, but when playing Arkham, it's hard to be focused as much as I need to see what's going on with Batman and Catwoman. Here in Arkham, I'm feeling...
What?
That woman would be easier for me to play if it was just a regular day, but my friends are here to cheer me on. Hopefully my friends won't be gone before I'm done. That friend, of course, you know his name. His name is Rocker. I'm gonna start again. Rocker is the best. There's no other way that I can say that today. He's my best friend on the Twitch. You know that Rocker, yes, he is a really great guy. Guys,
Hello?
I'm losing it.
You here? Hey, Pammy,
Punish me next.
Here's an idea. If you want a boyfriend, how about trying the dating route?
Beats this voodoo.
I got trapped in a hole of in a hole of Arkham. It was not okay. That is too kind of you.
Do you really think you can beat Mother Nature?
My problem is, I need to remember that rapping doesn't necessarily mean fast.
A billion microorganisms will enter your bloodstream. Spores will grow, replacing the blood.
Shoot, you guys. Y'all see that?
Your flesh will be replaced with bark.
That was really scary.
You
Okay.
can't outrun nature, Selena. My spores will fill your lungs and kill you from within.
Are we done yet, Ivy? I just want to talk, that's all.
If you're still breathing, it's not over.
Oh boy.
She's consistent. I'll give her that. I've
Gotta watch
spent weeks
for those clamps.
perfecting the toxins.
God damn it. All right, that's 2. That's 2.
Hello?
It's up to you.
Ivy, you here? Hey, Pammy, here's an idea. If you want a boyfriend, how about trying the dating route?
It's this voodoo crap.
I take a little bit of comfort in the fact that the 2 hits that I've suffered so far have both been like these odd environmental
I've
things.
spent weeks perfecting the toxins that will destroy your pathetic meat sack of a body.
You done, Red?
Climb up, or you get poisoned.
Do you really think you can beat Mother Nature? You can't outrun nature, Selena. My spores will fill your lungs and kill you from within.
Are we done yet, Ivy? I just want to talk, that's all.
If you're still
What I will say, Rocker, like,
it's not over.
She's consistent.
I don't mind.
I'll give her that.
A billion microorganisms
Like, taking away an
will
ability
enter
that
your bloodstream.
freezes the game essentially for 5 minutes. Like, the fact that I could not do anything without
Your flesh will be replaced with blood.
the all right. Oh boy. I don't love this.
Hello? Ivy? You here?
We got this.
Hey, Pammy, here's an idea. If you want a boyfriend, how about trying the dating route?
Beats this voodoo crap.
You done, Red?
I've spent weeks perfecting the toxins that will destroy your pathetic meat sack of a body. Do you really think you can beat Mother Nature? You can't outrun nature, Selena. My spores will fill your lungs and kill you from within.
Are we done yet, Ivy? I just
not
want to
do
talk,
that again.
That's all.
If you're still breathing, it's not over.
She's consistent. I'll give her that.
A billion microorganisms will enter your bloodstream. Spores will grow, replacing the blood in your veins. And when I'm done, your flesh will be replaced with blood.
Great. That's fine. Whew. Great. All right. We got there.
Get back here, Harley.
Joker warning.
Who he is, sweetie?
No one's who you think they are, my dear. Why spoil the fun?
It was all a lie.
Make sure my tags are up.
There's nothing wrong with you.
Good.
Nice of you to say, but you of all people should know.
People should know.
Plenty wrong with me.
Yeah, does that make sense, Rocker? Like,
blood, for example.
it just can't be game breaking.
Somebody
Like,
this stuff is killing me.
Why should I?
if I can,
Because
if I am able of
there's
finding
a
another
teeny
way,
little bit of
that
me in you too.
that's a-okay.
Oh, come on.
Where did yours come from, Aaron? I got 2 on that Catwoman. It was both from Ivy's plants.
Your help. I nearly had a cure. It was so close, and then it was taken.
I'm about a third of the way, or a quarter of the
So
way
we
through the
both
game.
die. I'm fine with that.
Are you?
Half of the way
Imagine
to
sucking
Rocker's
that last
guess.
breath, knowing that Gotham is doing the same.
What are you talking about?
Oh, didn't I say? I've spent weeks shipping samples of my blood to
There's no reason that
emergency
you shouldn't be
rooms
able
all
to
over the
skip
city.
this.
So that's Protocol 10. Poison Gotham. I expected
Let's see.
more.
What percent
Protocol
of
10.
300?
Never heard of it. Hold tight.
Because 3. 300, it's 1%. So 375. Point something?
Alfred, Joker's.
I think it was one
Okay.
of the doctors.
I forgot to do this earlier, so when we go into the...
How many times did Joker put him in again? 12.
Yeah, that plant was a pain in my butthole. Nope. Yeah, let's go this one. That is very helpful on what is coming up. This is nice to have. This is nice to have. We'll get there eventually. Where are those balloons? Did I already go? Nope, they're there.
So, what do you think will happen next?
Freeze's lab must be this way. I'm definitely heading toward the coldest point.
Wow, I can't believe I didn't think of this earlier. A hotline straight to my bestest friend in the world. Just think,
Drop.
I can call you up whenever I get bored. I think our relationship is really maturing here. The next
Okay, give me 1 second, Rocker.
emails or meeting up for romantic dinners.
Oh, I should.
Augmented reality training activated.
Okay. Don't fall in the water.
The old GCPD building. Freeze must be using one of the old forensic labs. I've got to get in there.
Okay. All right. Heads. It's rigged. Hey, thanks for the follower, Scarbox Dew. Thanks for the follow, I mean. Just buy another one. You have a... I hate this damn game. You have 1 billion points.
So what now? You two keep trying to get in. I'll blow their faces
Oh,
off if they try to
he's
get
my
out.
best friend.
We just grab Freeze and take him back to the Joker?
Sounds like a plan. Anybody got anything to smoke?
Ooh, his name is Rocker. You're a very good actor. All right. Now, I did mess this up the other day when I was practicing a little bit. So we're gonna be a little more careful.
The perimeter wall separates you from the good people of Gotham City.
Okay.
It is there to protect them from all residents of Arkham City.
Let's do this. Distract them. So far, so good.
You see him?
Thank you for the follow, Harper Lake Collection. Or Creation. 80. Alright, what can I
Where the hell did he go?
do to speed this up?
We have positive visual on Batman.
I wonder. This is me not being sure.
Can you hear me? What's going on?
Great.
If I hack this
That's cool to
radio,
know.
I'll be able to listen into all of Penguin's communications.
I wonder if I'll have to fight them again on their way out. Ooh, you're making me live. Okay. Yeah, this room's fine. Getting it started is a little tricksy.
Joker's crew are still outside, Mr. Cobblepot.
Good. Make sure it stays that way.
No problem.
Okay.
All right, listen up. Boss wants this place held tight. No one in or out. You see one of Joker's crew, waste them.
What about Batman?
Kill him too.
Just like that?
Just like that.
If you've never played this game, there are 5 armed enemies in this room, but you only need to take out 4.
What does it look like?
How do I know?
So how will we know when we find him?
Okay, keep them focused over
Penguin's
there.
keeping track of his crew using heartbeat monitors. He'll know each time I take someone out. I need to move quickly.
No idea. All I know
I've
is
lost one of you idiots. Let's end it there.
You heard the Penguin? Move it!
I found someone!
Great.
Please, I give up. Look at me. I'm
That room went really well.
To hurt me.
Where's Freeze?
He's in the museum. Penguin's got him.
I'll have to cut that tongue out of your head, boy. I don't know people telling tales on me.
No. I'm sorry, Mr. Cobblepot. He made me tell him.
You can have
All right, we're going on just about an hour. 3 deaths in
Try
an
and get
hour.
me if you like. I've got plenty of surprises ready for you if you do. Starting right now.
Could be worse. Could be better.
That doesn't sound good.
How's everybody holding up out there? Rocker, you want another coin flip?
Alfred.
Now's a good time. I know. I'm hoping Monica will join us at some point. I don't know what Rach is up to today. Ashley's at work and afraid of Batman. Afraid of the Joker. Ooh. If anybody hasn't taken a peek over at Aaron's stream lately,
Say, I told you it'd work. Blow the bridges. Come off the Cloud's forces. Easy.
he it looks like he is also at the GCPD, which means he is playing much faster than I am.
Get you back. And your point is? Well, it's just you've left us over here with the Joker's crew. Try and take
All right.
some of them down before you die, son.
Now, like I said at the beginning,
Zero, we have visual on the explosion. Thermal scans show multiple detonation points.
last time I did this, I didn't initiate the...
That Mr. Cobblepot has made his move. Leave them to it. It will be interesting to witness how things progress as we approach Protocol 10.
Affirmative. AT-3, continue your patrol.
Oh my gosh. So this takes a few minutes because you can't skip through the Riddler's dialogue, but it'll be worth it because I can get some pretty quick XP as we're going.
Oh no! Where have they gone? Could it be that while you were out doing what you do, I, the Riddler, snuck in and took all those poor, stupid fools?
Where have you taken them?
Questions.
Thanks,
Dark
goats.
Knight.
Oh, is this the attempt at a surfer song?
You answer my riddles and I tell you where
Or
they
is
are.
this the rocker rap?
You answer my riddles and they don't die. So, shall we begin?
Come on, dude.
I'm an instrument whose music always comes from the heart. What am I?
There we go.
Well done. See, you can do it. Solve enough of my carefully constructed conundrums, and I'll tell you where the rest of my hostages are. The first is in the courtroom. I suggest you hurry. He may have been sentenced already.
So we're gonna go into the courthouse.
Don't get too comfortable, Dark Knight. All through Arkham City, deep undercover, are people working to ensure that I am informed of what the other so-called super criminals are planning. Planning right now. One of them is arranging a little welcoming committee for you outside.
All right. That was on me. Okay. Like I said, that'll just help us scan riddles as we go, which is a quick way to get XP. Looks like Aaron's doing the same thing.
I don't get it. How'd you know?
Okay, no hits, no hits, no hits.
No problem. Your mother won't recognize you when we're finished with you.
Love that move.
I know you work for Riddler.
Please, don't hurt me. I'll tell you what you want to know.
It's been a pleasure.
I feel like practicing this game to get better at no-hit runs is a fun idea.
Did you see anyone screwing around over there before it went
All right. So we're gonna go in here.
What? I said.
Were you in Arkham? Goats, did they hurt you? Oh no. There is some late game stuff that I'm nervous about, that I didn't fully practice. I'll just be patient. Thankfully, by that time, I'll be nice and fresh. I'll be a couple of hours in. Come on. There we go.
What's wrong? In two minds about telling us where your butt-ugly boss ran off to?
The Bat's here.
He's the freaking Bat!
Come on, dude. Oi, oi, oi. Alright, we'll try this again.
Keep hiding up there. We'll still get you.
Target is fleeing zone.
I don't need to do this. It's a waste of time. But... Goats, that's a great question. Why would you have a melee weapon? You're absolutely right. I mean, I guess it's better than no weapon at all. Although, as you've demonstrated, even a person's fists can murder a dragon. I'm mad that I missed this the first time. It's because I've been going out the back door of the church. There we go.
Target in sight.
Like Penguin's making his move.
Are you the one the prophecy spoke of?
Yeah, sure.
What's he doing here?
Great.
How the hell should I know?
Look out! Batman's here!
Okay. Hopefully be able to do this in one.
What's the bat doing here?
Sweet.
Augmented reality training complete.
Quick. Let's go range amplifier. And then we'll get the
How's he gonna tell us nothing? I say we waste him. You hear that? He says I should just put a... Looks like Penguin's stepping up security.
That museum of his is like a fortress already.
True. I guess the bat being here has freaked him out a little. Maybe.
if I do this again in the future, which I likely will, I gotta work on like movement optimizations. Again, it's not about speed, but okay, a little combat.
Think Batman will come here?
Look out, it's Batman! We'll kill you, Batman!
Cool. Everybody holding up okay out there? Oh. Aaron is playing as Terry McGinnis. Oh, why, Arkham Boss?
This is Penguin's turf, you freak. I'm gonna cut you up into tiny pieces for breaking in here.
Did they make changes to it? Yes.
I don't think I want you breaking into my little home, Batman.
Something's blocking communication back to the Batcave. Penguin must be using military-grade
Yeah.
communication disruptors.
Oh no, what happened
The
with
only
the
way to
shield
crack
bash?
The security is to destroy them.
Okay, now the second one of these is tough. I do not hate you, the Rocker, unless you're gonna do something. I don't preemptively hate you, the Rocker. Truly, I don't hate anybody. That's not true.
All you need to know is
Hate is a very strong emotion.
no one in this hellhole can use anything that broadcasts
There are those.
into Gotham. So that's why my cell phone stopped.
Oh no.
It's Batman.
Ah, fuck. I saw it happening. Damn. Now I hate you, the Rocker, for distracting me. That was stupid. That was stupid on my part. Yeah. Some of the glitches that occur in these like peripheral moves are a real pain in the butt.
How does a stupid tower stop Batman from getting in the museum?
I'm mad at myself. That was not a necessary hit. Oh, and I did it again. I just gotta breathe. Hey, good job, Aaron. No, I'm good. Thanks, though.
How does a stupid
This
tower
isn't.
stop Batman from getting in the
This should not be difficult. This is just stupid mistakes. There we go. I just gotta focus.
The jamming tower has 3 terminals attached. I'll need to destroy all 3 to shut it down.
Sweet.
One jammer down. I should look for more.
Oh, I mean that is a technique. I'm not arguing the technique. It's just not something that I frequently do, so I don't want to I don't necessarily want to change tactic midstream. All right, this is a tough one because those two.
Never heard of in that museum. Crazy stuff.
Like what?
Arkham City is ours.
I'm running out of patience. You're running out of people.
You're running out of me.
Let's see what runs out first.
Which makes me believe that we know each other in real life, but I can't figure that out based on your title.
I've lost one of you idiots. Let's end it there.
Oh, it makes me wonder who you are. But yeah, I started streaming in December. So welcome. I'm looking at my phone. Welcome. Yeah, and I'm going for 100% in the Arkhamverse. With a little bit of variety play in there. Like today, which is an attempted no-hit run.
The signal's blocked again. Sounds like Penguin's final jammer was activated
Arkham
somewhere
City.
underneath Arkham City.
Sweet! I'm so glad. Oh, absolutely, Arkham Boss. Learning new techniques isn't a bad idea. I just don't need to do them today.
Penguin sounded pissed.
Batman's been screwing with his...
Well, I'm glad the Facebook link worked. I went for a run today, everybody. I haven't been on a run in a long time. And it didn't go well. but I was glad to get out there and give it a try. It's like, you know what? Today's a big day. Trying something new on Bat-Moan. Trying something new. On Bat-Moan. Yeah, so I was like, oh, I need to get back in shape. I really let myself go over this past year. And here we are.
But I'm sure it is.
Okay.
It's even got a name.
Solomon Grundy.
Stupidest name I ever heard.
That's the thing you can hear in the museum. You know, Solomon
Okay.
Grundy, born on a Monday.
You may be right.
I love that they foreshadow so much in this game. I feel like the Arkham games are really good at that.
What is it doing here?
Today, I don't have a set time, because today is a challenge run, sorry, of a no-hit, oh, it hasn't loaded yet, okay, doing a challenge run, trying to take no damage. I've been hit 5 times so far. It's not gone as I would have hoped it would have, but 'twill be fine. Yeah, so likely 4 hours. I feel like that's probably accurate.
Batman's on the way. Good. I always wanted a chance to go up against that freak. But I thought he wanted us to drag this thing over to the Joker. He did. I guess Batman's made him change his plans.
Come on.
Kill Batman, drag this thing to Joker, turn it on, and go back to Cobblepot as heroes. What? Just like that. Kill Batman. Yeah, I'm not scared. He's nothing. Just some idiot in a costume. He's nothing.
You got this, Aaron.
Arkham City. I'm one man down. That's no good, is it?
Oh, awesome! Thanks for the follow. I will have to. I'll have to refollow as soon as I get a chance. What are you streaming? Okay. I don't have the heat signature cancel yet.
He won't wake up.
Let's see if I can. Risky. Oh, that was a stupid one. That was stupid. That was stupid, stupid, stupid. Real stupid, stupid, stupid. I don't know why he didn't fall on his head. Flight simulator. Cool. Stupid David moment. I told myself before the stream, just play cautiously. If you play cautiously, you won't get hit. I didn't listen to myself. I didn't listen. Alright. We're good. Alright, as long as I don't get hit anymore, the rocker was right. Oh my gosh. You're not kidding, the rocker. The number of times I had to play this damn room.
If that disruptor stops working, Batman will be free to stroll right into my lovely museum. And if you let that happen, I'll make sure you all get to see what I'm keeping under the Iceberg Lounge. I'm one man down. That's no good, is it? Still, I'm sure the rest of you will do your best not to disappoint me.
You heard what the Penguin said, right? Over here! Now! I found someone!
Hey, thanks.
Wake up!
I try to put some thought into it. I also, since I'm doing all of these games and somewhat episodically, I try to make it at least easy to follow so that people can know.
Show yourself, chicken!
I've lost one of you idiots. Let's end it there.
Just gonna be cautious.
Move it! God! Everyone, get your asses over here now! This is no good. He won't wake up. What?
I'm running out of patience. You're running out of people. Let's see what runs out first. Are you mucking me about? Fight him!
Much better, much better. Just have to play smart.
That was the last
This is
chapter.
stressful.
I should be able to get into the museum now.
Do. I'm on Xbox One, and I bought a little USB camera that I connect to the back, and then my headset's connected to my controller. It's not a perfect setup, but it's good for the purposes I have now.
Hello? Is someone gonna answer me? I'll give you one simple task. Stick up a couple of freaking machines. And what? You couldn't even get that right? I hope Batman broke every bone in your stupid bodies. I hope you're lying there,
Alright.
desperately trying to breathe through fractured ribs.
The museum's tough.
And if you're not, oh, you'd better summon up whatever strength you've got left and run. Because after I'm done with the bat, you're all next.
Alright, it's what? 6-4. Okay. I have to confess to you all, and Aaron as well. So I'm not like a truly competitive person against others. I'm more of a I just need to do my best at all times. So even doing like a slightly competitive run is very out of my character. Okay. And I forgot to do this earlier.
We've lost a camera in sector.
Hey, I'm glad you do. I love Batman as well. My name is Bat-Moan. Streaming to 100% in the Arkham verse. Currently today playing a challenge run.
What's that?
Playing a challenge run of Arkham City. Attempting a no-hit run. So far, going okay. It's my first time, so I don't have a great baseline. Aww. Now, I'm just trying to figure out who you are. That's really sweet. I'm glad that you like my soothing tones. You can unfollow. I get it. Okay. Pardon me as I focus for a second. So I drive. Okay. Oh, I didn't have to do that. Oh, that's true. So let me take a moment. Oh my gosh! It's been so long. Thanks. I'm glad that you're here. Yeah, oh, that's delightful. Oh. Yeah, I'll have to Alright, I got the follow there going. Stream manager. Yeah, of course.
He's wearing body armor. I'll need to unleash a series of quick, focused attacks to penetrate his defenses.
Go to hell. I said I'm not
You know, I'm happy to do it. Yeah. It will be nice to try this again. Because even now, just playing through this, I'm learning. Oh, I am a goat. Right. Oh, you said the goat. I don't know about that. I want it someday. Someday I will be. Okay, don't get shot. Where's the... Today? I mean, I'm already in it. But yeah, let's set that up, Arkham boss. Please. Have you done a no damage run? I don't know what it is about me that inspires competition. Okay, I'm gonna have to focus because this is tough. Particularly because I got a Titan coming up. Oh no! Oh, you're ahead of me.
Come on out, lads. It's initiation time.
Oh yeah. I'm like, oh. I feel like I could kick that voice's ass. All right. Come on, dude. There we go. Pardon me as I focus. Guys throwing stuff is about as stressful as it gets in this game, or no hit.
You weren't supposed to do that.
Yep. Just like, oh man. I'm mildly threatened by that.
You're forcing me to bring out the big guns.
Alright. Da-da-dum. This isn't what I did last time, but let's give it a try. I might regret it. Alright. Using the Titan as much as you can. Oh, thanks. risked it, and it paid off. Yeah, I am. My hope. So currently my internet situation is not great for capture card. It wasn't working out for me. But my hope is to.
We're gonna hurt you, Bat.
Is to get a little better setup here soon. If you're comfortable, Rocker, thanks for the lurk. It's been fun having you here, even if you are trying to torture me. Whenever you come back, feel free. I got the coin ready. If you want to whisper me your
Not yet.
your Discord or
The situation
Facebook,
is worse
anything
than I
like that.
Penguin has.
Well, please know, even if at times it's been frustrating because I'm just not good enough to deal with it, it is delightful. Okay, and this is the one. You're right. Maybe this will be the week that I get my act together. Awesome. I am still learning so much about like the logistics. I am still learning so much about the logistics of streaming. Yeah, I think this will be worth it for later. Dustin, I was just about to mention you. That's the best. Yeah, Dustin, Dustin is my my dealer. Dustin and I work together in theater up here, and has been so helpful, even though I am the epitome of like stupid performer.
Over here, please.
The ice looks unstable. I need to move slowly. Take my time.
But what I love about this community is that there's so much willingness to be helpful. And I'm hoping that my sweet radio voice also conjures a little bit of that. Okay. This is risky, but worth it. Spooky!
Sorry, Batman. Did I forget to mention my little friend down there? Me, Tiny. Who'd have thought a big fish could be so useful? Not me, that's for sure. He's like
Thanks,
a
Arkham boss.
garbage truck. Whatever I drop in that tank just vanishes. Poof. Problem gone.
You know, at this point, I couldn't tell you.
So cold.
Oh, I clicked the wrong one.
Gun.
He stole it from Mr. Freeze. I'm getting it back.
This is something that maybe Arkham Boss can answer. Analytics.
Please, someone, help me!
Looks like I've got
Need help, please.
Please.
I've got 10 subscribers. One at tier 2, which is really nice. Arkham Boss, can you do a skip here? Let me go back. Sorry, everybody. Back to Twitch. Can you do a skip here to, like doing non-sequential, like save these guys and then go straight to freeze? Oh, is it first 10?
Stay here. If there's...
I had no idea. Get that crown. Wait, did you subscribe? Oh, that's neat. I had no idea, because again, I don't quite know what I'm doing. There we go. All right. This will take a little bit of focus. Cool.
They're using thermal imaging headsets. Anyone wearing them will be able to spot me hiding up in the darkness.
Holy new subscriber, Batman!
No worries, Mr. Cobblepot. We've got
Thanks for the sub.
This suit is in the case. I'm looking at it now.
You better, son. Batman's on the way, and the last time I saw him, he didn't look very happy.
He's not getting past me and the boys, sir. The suit is safe.
Speaking of Dustin, that is a Dustin D. Miller creation.
Whoever brings him in alive.
Very generous, sir. Consider it done.
I have an idea for another couple.
I've lost one of you idiots. Let's end it there.
I love the emotes. I have so many emote ideas. I need to put them out there. Dustin has been so great in helping me create them.
Oh God! Everyone, get your asses over here now!
I'm so glad.
I'll cover the bridge.
All right, Arkham Boss. Ready for this? Heads, you got it, dude. Oh, I dropped it. So I'm gonna flip it again. It's rigged.
It's no good. He won't wake up.
Which is another potential emote, I think. There you go.
That's it. We're screwed. What the hell are we gonna do now? Leave him. Got more important things to be looking out for. What's wrong? You too scared to show yourself?
I'm one
Stay
man
quiet,
down.
and you'll stay safe.
That's not good, is it? Still, I'm sure the rest of you will do your best not to disappoint me.
I flipped it again.
I found someone. Come on, wake up! Damn it, he's out cold.
I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna be patient because I don't want to take another hit.
How are we gonna get out of here, man? Shut the hell up. We need to keep looking or we're all dead. Show yourself, chicken!
Are you mucking me about? Fight him!
Here you are, Bat. Get over!
God damn it! Ah, David Michael. Let's try again. Heads. All right. While it's reloading. It's rigged. All right. I just got to be careful. It's when I try to do... Oh, man.
They're using thermal imaging headsets.
Did you make a stupid David
Anyone
mistake
wearing them
as
will
well?
be able to spot me hiding up in the darkness.
No worries, Mr. Cobblepot. We've got it covered. Freeze's suit is in the case. I'm looking at it now.
You better, son.
So dumb.
Batman's on the way, and the last time I saw him, he didn't
It is.
look
It's stuff
very
like that that makes me so mad.
Getting past me and the boys, sir. The suit is safe.
Tell the boys there's an extra 100 grand in it for whoever brings him in alive.
Very generous, sir. Consider it done.
Are you mucking me about? Fight him!
4 more. Yeah, we're doing Catwoman 2.
No! Found someone!
I think we're going to end credits. We're just going to end credits, so I don't think we'll have to do Catwoman in the museum. I guess you can correct me, Aaron.
He's making us look stupid. How's he doing it? Shut the hell up! We need to keep looking or we're all dead.
Show yourself, chicken!
I'm running out of patience. You're running out of people.
Oh, that's awesome.
Runs out first.
I found that, like,
Got another one down over here.
my experience has been, the gaming community in general has been very supportive.
Oh no, you too? Oh God, wake up!
Oh, just tired of wasting points.
Keep doing this. What's going on?
Leave
your
them.
backpack
We've got more
straight.
important things to be looking out for. What's wrong?
Yeah.
Too scared to show yourself?
I'm trying to think of what I haven't talked about yet.
Gave an order, so move.
We talked about Frederick Wortham. Okay, let's see if I can take this guy out now.
I found another one.
1 second.
This is no good. He won't wake up.
Find him. Kill him.
Okay. I'm sorry, Arkham boss.
You're my hostage.
One of Penguin's
Like I've
crew
said, I'm
is
working
taking
on my
top
setup.
hostage. The only way to save him is to make sure his captors don't see me.
This hostage is dead the second I see
Most
you,
people
Batman.
say that my face is annoying, so that hopefully helps.
Stay still. I'll be back.
This is a fun one. So, when Joel Schumacher took over, I don't have a long enough connector yet. To reach from the back of my Xbox One.
Stay quiet. And stay safe.
So I have to get something like that. My hope is in the coming weeks to be able to upgrade a little bit.
What about freeze suit? Answer me.
Yeah, so when Joel Schumacher took over
Saw you clear the room.
the
It's
Batman
awesome work,
series
man.
for the 1995
Name's
movie
Tom Miller.
Batman
You're part
Forever,
of Gordon's strike team. I've seen your file.
obviously the tone changed a lot.
I mean, yes, sir. Cobblepot's turned
The
this place into a
the
fortress.
biggest thing
Someone
that
ratted us
affected
out.
the next
You
movie,
boys
Batman
got
and
grabbed,
Robin, the
brought
producers of that movie specifically said,
Okay, listen up.
we need you to make this movie more toyetic. They used the word toyetic, which was essentially their way of saying, we want you to cram as much stuff into this movie that we can turn into toys so that we can turn more of a profit, which is part of the reason that that movie is nutso with a lot of issues. So yeah, there is a Bat fact. There is? On the front left? Oh, I'll have to double check. I'm not seeing it from where I'm sitting. I believe you.
Hello, Batman. Can you hear me?
From the
Of
Batman.
course you can. Thought you'd like
Yeah,
a little
it's
entertainment to go along with the
it's been hard with stream because obviously I'd like to invest.
Screw you.
Oh.
Oh, this piggy's still got some life in him. Good. Let's
I'll have
hear
to
him
check it out for next stream.
What you're hearing is the sound of an undercover cop having his fingers
What was I even saying to you? Oh, I'll have to check it out for next stream. And it's been really difficult, because I would love to have a fancy setup. Yeah, please give me an Arkham fact. Huh. That glitch worked out in my favor. Okay. Oh, Aaron, I feel you. I feel you, dude. Oh, Dustin, I would love that. What day of the? Oh, it's Monday. Yeah, I get my second dose next Wednesday. Arkham boss, you're doing some weird power moves today. Arkham, please give me a fact. I like to imagine that this is just going to be about you.
Why won't you die?
That was a load of baloney. A load of baloney. I'm with you, Aaron. I hate this game. But we're tied up again. Oh, damn it, Ghost. Well played. Unfortunately, a lot of the crap that... Let's just do this. A lot of the crap that's happening this run is not stuff that I'm used to happening. Which is okay. Are you on Grundy? I'm not looking forward to Grundy. On my playthrough, I took 6 hits on Grundy.
Pieces. Shall kill you.
We're gonna hurt you.
Come on, Moan. You know how to do this. Great. Let's get the points.
Tell me everything about the Riddler. Let's just do what he says. I'll tell you everything. Thank you.
Oh, Aaron. You've got this. Yeah, let's do that, and then we'll do the... It's almost over, Aaron. Give yourself some space. I believe in you, dude. Oh. Let me... Let me spray on the ground. That's a great bad fact. I know I knew they took a lot of inspiration from the animated series, but I didn't realize there was a lot of inspiration from the Batman as well. I actually have not watched all of the Batman. Although it's on HBO Max. I may have treated myself mid-semester with an HBO Max subscription. I don't know that I'll keep it forever, but it's nice right now. Everybody, you should watch the Harley Quinn TV show. Oh, that's awesome. I am on 8. Aaron.
It looks like the ice is beginning to thaw.
Did you take down Grundy? That's awesome. I need to watch that. I need to watch that show, Arkham Boss. I have to check that out. I don't think Paul Dini wrote for that show as well. Great work. Yeah, I'm a little behind you. I've been going for more of the upgrade stuff, and I made a couple of stupid mistakes. 3 times, that's not bad for Grundy. That, yeah, it is on HBO Max. Yep. And I think Batman Beyond might be on there as well. I have to double check though. They have a lot of the animated Batman movies. It'll be nice to get to watch all of them. Yeah, 3 times. That's not bad, Aaron. His second wave, I feel like, is a real pain in the butt. I was, yeah. I really enjoy it. It is so delightfully irreverent. And just hearing some of the... You can disagree with me, I don't care. For me, it's just so delightfully silly. It's like a grown-up version of Batman Brave and the Bold. And it's, to me, it's just so funny. Oh, they're doing a full restart mode? Oh. Yeah, I feel like the Harley Quinn TV show finds a way of doing what like the 1966 Adam West Batman did, but in our modern age. Arkham Boss, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for the feedback. Thanks for the lurk. Alright. I'm gonna take my time in here, because screw you, Penguin. Thanks for the lurk.
What's the best way, Batman?
Tell you what,
Freeze's override won't work from this range.
Okay. All right, everybody.
You're finished, Cobblepot.
No, I'm sorry.
This is
Please,
tough.
Don't hurt me.
I can't.
Okay.
What the hell are you doing? Enough with the bloody explosives!
Great.
I mean it!
Okay, round one's done.
Oh, you're asking for it now. Let's see
All right.
how much that
this one is tough because he has a spin move that when it's low you have to dodge with a dive. When it's high,
Oh, that looked like it hurt, didn't it? Good job that bug is immortal.
Right? Oh. Damn. Okay. Nine. I'm gonna pause really fast because Monica sent me something about Charles. Which means something probably happened. Oh no, he knocked over plants. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. That was stupid. All right. Okay. Ah, son of a bitch. Did I get hit?
Stop!
Somebody tell me, did I get hit?
That!
Oh no, it's just the, fuck you, god damn it. Alright. Okay. Well, great. I had to restart anyway. Alright. I need to take a breather. Okay. We're fine.
Stop that!
Okay. Thanks for the reminder, Aaron. Oh. I knew this was going to be the issue. I knew this battle was going to be the issue. I mean, I guess... Well, Aaron, I just literally restarted in the arms of Solomon Grundy, so I don't know what the fuck to tell you. This is a no-hit run, Rach. So a no-damage run of Arkham City. At least been attempted.
Those things are antiques! Leave them alone!
Okay. Come on, for fuck's sake! No, thank you, Aaron.
No!
Should not be.
Enough with the bloody explosives! I mean it!
Yeah, this damn fight. Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. I can't tell if I got hit there or not. Congrats! That's pretty awesome.
Leave him alone!
I will get past Grundy. It's just gonna take some time. Oh, you asshole. Oh, that was close as shit.
What have you done? You little... You can't kill him! You can't!
Alright. This battle's a pain in my ass. We've still got one more.
Well, what do you know? You really can't kill that bastard!
2/3 of a bat victory. Alright. And you can't get out of this without taking a little damage. Okay.
Enough with the bloody explosives! I mean it! Stop that!
Okay. Man. 'Twas tough. Technically still need to get past the penguin. Whew.
Oi!
Alright, up to
Just
16,
you and
that's
me
not too
left.
bad.
The bat
I mean,
versus
it's
the
bad.
bird.
Alright. Between this and Clayface, those are the two fights that I am most concerned about. So we'll get there.
Where is Cobblepot?
Thank you for the reminder, Rocker. Oh no, Aaron, was it on the Predator map? I got hit a couple of times too. I mean, it happens. I'm up to 16.
Change of plan. I'm going after the
Not
lady
ideal.
assassins.
Grundy did not go well. There were 2 or 3 where I started mid-attack.
Penguin had one of the League's assassins imprisoned in the museum. I recognize the insignia. She's a member
I
of
don't know
Tali's
if I
elite
would have
guard.
had to restart Grundy's,
Found in Ra's al Ghul's blood. Okay, Bruce, I guess you need to go after him.
if I would have had to start Grundy's around 3, or if it would have just been, what's gonna be better? Let's help me. Oh, the damn ninjas. Or if I would have just had to dodge the rocket. Thanks for your support on that, everybody. That was a tough one. Yeah. Before I do this again next time. Oh no, Aaron! You got this, man.
I see you have sent a date.
Heard from him yet?
Can anyone hear me? Oh. I hear you. It's chaos here. The boss has vanished. Where'd Penguin go? No idea. 1 minute he was all Batman's going in my truck.
Yeah, before I do this again, I gotta practice that Grundy fight, because that's tough. And unfortunately, if you mess it up once, you're
The only
pretty
way I'm gonna
screwed.
find that assassin is to locate more evidence.
Oh, thanks! This was made for me by some friends. The drawing behind me is a man on which I'm keeping tally marks. This is my Victor Zaz.
Is to get a tracker on that ninja. I'll need to get in
I
close.
thought it's a messed up way to track this. Is it still the ninjas, Aaron? You got this, dude. Yeah, I like it. In the future, if I do this again, because I would like to practice this to the point where I can play this game without getting hit. About a quarter of these were stupid. Were just dumb mistakes. Oh, Aaron. We're cheering for you, man. See, I would rather everybody succeed. And 2, 3, 4, 5.
With Penguin gone, Two-Face will make a move. Take over. I know it. Nah, I heard she just heard him. He's coming back. No
Yeah,
one
you got
knows
this,
how,
buddy.
but he
Alright. We heard the death shot fire. But we're not gonna worry about it.
So let's get this straight. Batman saved Freeze from Penguin.
Yeah, hopefully if yeah, even if you're on this stream, give Aaron support too, because I'll tell you, it's frustrating. Especially because I feel like
Oracle.
I
I'm
feel
heading
like
underground. Below the
once you
surface,
make a
Gotham's
mistake,
maze
it's
of
really
old steel
easy
and
to keep
ironwood.
making
My
mistakes.
signal may get weak. Try and stay locked on.
rerouting additional satellite coverage now. Good luck, Bruce.
Did you get past him, Aaron?
Man, I thought it was bad up there. Down here, I'm not just... It's the bad!
Nice. That's how I
Joker's
like
got
that
his
to
crew
go.
moving through the sewers, hunting down what's left of Penguin's thugs.
Yeah. There are just so many little things in this game that can be pretty trolly.
Listen up.
And I know I probably scared people away, at least from, all right, everybody chill, which I don't hate. But remember, those channel rewards are still open. That was close. Oh, gotcha. How are we doing? Just over 2 hours. Okay. Nobody should be in here.
Commence in 5 hours.
It's a stressful game. Yeah, like I said, feel free to use your channel rewards. Drop in chat. It is more difficult to talk, but it is not impossible. Oh, Rach, you're a mensch. Okay. I'm gonna save it for this unskippable cutscene. Got Uncle Val's Botanical Gin. Of course, it's a delicious, great botanical gin, but maybe not as good as Aviation Gin. Aviation, an American gin, partially owned by Canadian treasure.
Give me a minute.
Ryan Reynolds. Gin.
I'll be all
by
right.
Aviation, for when you want to drink gin.
Hurry! You're running out of time.
Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag I'd like to be. Look at that timing. Look at that timing.
Man,
I don't know. I don't know how to get Ryan Reynolds informed.
To kick Penguin's ass.
But honestly, I mean,
Ain't this place supposed to be a prison?
I know my 77 followers would definitely support.
I have killed you, man.
Sweet. Okay, that was good.
Oracle. It looks like Joker is sending his crew down to steal weapons off the Tiger Guards.
That's not good. Those guys are armed with the latest military weapons. If Joker gets his hands on that stuff...
He won't.
Oh, yeah.
Look what we got here. What's up, Doc?
I think I have a plan for Freeze.
Oh, we ain't gonna hurt you, sweetie. Not a pretty little thing like you.
Please.
Gracious.
I'm an intern.
I don't know what's going on here.
the Ra's al Ghul
No, you got the last one. Get the rest of the
fight is definitely a pain. Okay, so I'm not gonna worry about time.
Best money can buy. These babies screw with all electronic equipment.
Great.
Do what Joker said. I'll cover this way.
Wait, he didn't fall off?
Oh God! Everyone, get your asses over here now! Come on, wake up! Damn it, he's out cold.
Okay. I can't remember. Do I have the heat signature? Rachel, the gin is perfect. Oh, I can't tell you how great. Okay, good. I want that and
What the
that.
hell are we gonna do now? Leave him. Got more important things to be looking out for. What's wrong? Too scared to show yourself?
Yeah, the Joker fight. The Joker fight has potential to be pretty rough. I'm a little worried about Catwoman.
Where are you?
Just make my life easier.
Go and hide now.
These people are crazy.
How many?
Found him.
1, 2, 3.
Sound of one of your faces hitting something hard?
Okay.
I hope so.
You heard the Joker.
Got another one down over here! What are you doing? I need help!
What do I have? Oh, but I haven't. Yeah, I haven't programmed it yet. I hope I counted right. Good. Not the fastest that I've ever done that room, but I didn't get hit. So that's good.
They are very important in my plan to...
Come on. There you go. Come on.
Thank you.
What are you doing in Arkham City?
You're still doing great, Aaron.
What the hell am I
18's
doing
still pretty
here?
good.
I was grabbed outside the hospital I intern at. They drugged me, and I woke up in a building up there.
Oh yeah, I can skip these.
Oracle, it's me. Joker's not stealing the weapons from Strange. Strange is giving Joker the weapons.
Are you sure? Of course you're sure. Why would he do that?
Yeah.
Maybe he's
Just
trying
remember,
to
we are
control
doing
who runs the
something
streets. I'm going
stupid.
to look into it.
Okay, but shouldn't you find Raish first?
I'm doing that now. Don't worry, Barbara.
Okay. Titan container for the experience. Yeah, one of the things, and I didn't know this about this game. But all of the Titan containers are pre-spawned except for one. The one that is outside of the steel mill to the east side, I think it is, of the steel mill. That one will not spawn until you talk to Bane, so you can only get 5 of the 6. I enjoy that they recorded dialogue. That says what time is it? 2:30. Okay. There's still a lot of game. We've got the Raish battle. We got these ninjas who are a pain in the butt. Let's go ahead. 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay. Good, good, good. Little mistakes. Yeah, I'm still at 16, and I just arrived at Wonder City. The Wonder City setup is tough, though. I mean, as you were experiencing. Oh, great. I don't need either of those. And Catwoman's fine, right? Great. Okay, good. Good, good, good. So let's go Disruptor first. Great.
The tracker's signal can... Damn it. The data is incomplete. This is way ahead of the technology that should have been available back then. It looks like the data is stored in a shared memory pool. Maybe I can retrieve the information from the other Guardians down here.
Oops. Hey now. Hey now, hey now. Well, Aaron, I hope that you don't. I hope you kick asses, Batman. That might be slightly different if you were behind me in hits. I'm not that good of a person. Oh shit, is it the race battle? That's a tough one. You out that way? Guaranteed. I think I got this one already. Yeah, okay. That was weird. Ah! Gotta adjust that camera. I found myself cornered. All right, Aaron, I'm at 17. Ninja's got me too. Woo! How's everybody holding up out there? Okay. Gotta buy that again. Come on. I mean, honestly, though, Aaron, considering that you are... What? Why? Oh. Oh, no. That sucks! Alright, let's not get hit again here. Because that's a huge setback.
Damn it. The data is incomplete. This is way ahead of the technology that should have been available back then. It looks like the data is stored in a shared memory pool. Maybe I can retrieve the information from the other Guardians down here.
We believe in you, Aaron. for no other reason, you are definitely moving faster through this game than I am. Ooh. Performance anxiety is real. Believe me, that Grundy fight, like, I didn't do great in practice, but it wasn't 6 or 7 hits worthy. Oh, you fucking idiot. David Michael. That one was totally on me. 18. Okay. All right, all right, all right.
The tracker's signal can...
Pain in my tuchus.
Damn it. The data is incomplete. This is way ahead of the technology that should have been available back then. It looks like the data is stored in a shared memory pool. Maybe I can retrieve the information from the other Guardians down here.
Alright. I'm pretty sure there were 3 ninja battles for this one. Sorry that I haven't been able to look where you are, Aaron. But if it helps, I keep messing up too. Okay. Not at 2.5 hours. Okay, I think that might be my method for the next 2 of these fights. Starting with a counter, as opposed to trying to go into an attack. Because if I miss and they start to swing, I'm in trouble. Okay, good, good, good. Oh, shit. Whew. I hit the wrong button, y'all. Okay. Well, the word I would use to describe it, Rocker, is okay. I got caught up here, trying to take out the, ninjas here. Just a couple of mistakes. Rocker, I might not have to let them. Because remember, I still have to catch up to you. Oh, good.
The assembled surveillance footage shows me where the assassin went. Okay. She must have been using a secret entrance. I need to find it.
Alright, let's not mess this up. I'm at 18. So not ideal. Solomon Grundy.
It looks like a sword fits here.
Solomon Grundy was probably the worst part so far. A couple little mistakes here or there as well.
Protocol 10 will commence in 4 hours.
Yeah, that honestly, yeah. Yep, Clayface worries me, and it's because I've never been good at dodging his spin attack. The one where he throws the mud. But I think from the Grundy playing, like analyzing Grundy's fight, I think it's similar to his spin.
You can hear me, can't you? You need to step into
Oh,
the
Aaron.
light. Your father and I are waiting. We missed you so much. You have to do it.
Oh, you're on Raish.
You need
Okay.
to do it, Bruce.
Bruce!
You got this. Just mash that counter button.
Vitals, they're dropping. It's like they're in free fall. You need to find whatever you're looking for now.
Oh.
How long have I got?
Rocker, yeah, you're absolutely right. Like,
Sugar-coated. At this rate, I'd say minutes. Seriously, Bruce, you need to
I like to imagine that it's a mixture of being poisoned to death and years of exposure to fear toxin that has messed with his mind. It is. It's devastating.
Then let the trials commence.
Okay. It is.
Thousands of warriors have fallen in pursuit of the demon. Would-be successors have proven to be nothing more than children battling.
Yeah, it's part of why I love his story so much.
I've seen worse.
Nothing can prepare you for what comes next.
Just the
Destiny will decide your fate.
the idea of persevering over
fail.
tragedy.
I have
Although
heard these words 100 times. Let us hope you are correct.
the argument that like he's not really processing his trauma.
Your journey begins through this door.
It's not the best like real life example.
I am the great Raish Al Ghul.
But there is something inspiring about it too.
Demon trial.
Especially when you compare it to so many of the other villains who have similar backstories, like Thomas Elliot. For those of you who don't know, Thomas Elliot was a childhood friend of Bruce Wayne.
Restoring your health and twisting
he appears
your
in this game. Spoiler alert, as the villain Hush.
Your next task is simple. Follow me through this world, and the trial is complete. Touch anything along the way, and you will die.
What are you doing, Bruce? Yeah, and I have to say to everybody who is out there, has been for a while, or has come back and forth, thank you so much for the support today. This is a unique stream. It is not a short stream, especially for a Monday. But it's pretty cool to have people out there willing to witness this. And definitely after today, this will not be the last time I do this. Because for as frustrating as some of these moments are, it is super fulfilling. Oh, Aaron. Is it Raish? This is a rough fight. That gives me one of those. Holy resubscriber, Batman! Does it work? Does it work? Dustin, thank you so much. Oh no, Goats, I think this is your first. I thought it was a resub. Holy new subscriber, Batman! Dustin, you... while I am flying through this dystopian nightmare landscape, I want to plug Dustin D. Miller there in the chat again. Dustin has been so supportive of me from the get-go, both in the financial ways of gifting subs, helping me create these emotes. I have a creative mind, but I don't necessarily have the artistic ability to make these things a reality. Literally have never done that in my life. Aaron, I gave you a free one. Jesus. But yeah, helping me design. I'm genuinely embarrassed about that one. I haven't done that like since my first playthrough.
Weaker. The small quantity that I have allowed you to drink will only keep you alive.
So let's make sure it doesn't happen again. But yeah, again, if you are not a follower or a subscriber of Dustin D. Miller, get out there. He's been playing through The Witcher 3. Does some like retro gaming, which I love. We'll play group games like Mario Kart. Stuff like that, which are just so fun. And then also talks about the technical side of Twitch, and programs like, all right, David, don't get hit. Programs like OBS, and just how to use them better, both for streaming purposes and other uses of it. So please give him some love in the way that he has given my channel so much love.
It is time to face me in person. Complete this final challenge, and the blood
What's the
of
clip
demon
of?
will give you the gift of eternal life.
Aaron, check your math. No, I'm not giving you 6. That's too many. I mean, honestly, it might just naturally happen. Aaron, you don't need to count properly. That's why I have Zaz behind me, keeping my track for me.
Collect your reward.
All right, here we go, here we go.
You did it. Your final challenge awaits you through this door.
There's a lot going on in this fight. This is a difficult fight for like a normal playthrough. Trying to go hitless is even more difficult. Although I do think there is a checkpoint in the middle. I hope I'm right in that. Alright, just waiting for the spawn. Pardon my focus.
You should have killed me when you had the chance.
Great. Alright. So now...
Our numbers are too great.
Yeah, essentially, if they dodge you, you can pretty well assume that an attack is coming.
Witness the true power
Okay.
of my Lazarus.
This is tough, although first round it's a little easier.
You should have joined us.
Okay. There we go. Great. Dodge those last blades.
Give in. Never.
We are fated to rule this earth, to wipe it clean of the scum of humanity. Only we can do this.
Okay. That's the first half.
My father is old. His time is over. Ours is just beginning.
Rocker, now would be a really shitty time to do no counters.
Accept your destiny. Accept our destiny.
It's not gonna happen.
That, Talia.
It's not gonna happen.
Beloved,
I will not
you will
accept that
have
one.
to die.
But okay, and now
we are Legion. You cannot defeat us! We are Legion! You cannot defeat us!
so close.
You should have joined us.
2, 3, 4. Yes! Alright. That was pretty good. That was a 2 cycle, which is something that I've heard speedrunners say. Okay. So this is going to be a mixture of the vertical blades, the throwing stars. Ah, damn. I didn't have a good choice there. Okay. All right. 20. That was rough. I haven't seen him do back-to-back throwing stars in a very long time.
For that.
Okay, good.
Will
There were
suffer.
more checkpoints than I thought there would be.
You cannot beat.
Okay, and now it's just a counter battle. I might have to redraw the arms. You're absolutely right, Dustin, at this point. Jeez. Oh. Is that a mental thing, Aaron?
What are you doing?
Because that...
Listen to me, detective.
You could just go around collecting riddles.
Lead the League of Assassins. Because
that
if
way
you do not
you get more
join us,
experience.
I will kill
that would help
the
you
only
stall.
person you have ever loved.
Yeah, you have the
This wasn't
misfortune
part
of
of
being
the
faster at this
plan.
game than I am. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, Dustin, there are still a couple of battles that will, I'm sure, affect this board.
You should have killed me.
Yes, he should have. What kind of a man sacrifices his own daughter? And you lied to me.
Bruce? Where the hell have you been? I thought thought you were dead.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Did I get it?
Did you find
Great.
Raish?
Um.
Hold on. Your suit's readings are back to normal. Are you cured? What's going on?
Raish and his forces are
Let's
based
see.
underneath Arkham City, extracting
Okay, I have
some
to
kind
escape.
of naturally occurring chemical he's called Lazarus. He's been using it for centuries, slowly perfecting the process until he was even able to bring himself back from the dead.
And you took some?
He forced me to. Small doses appear to heal most ailments, but even the small amount I
Yeah.
ingested had a few nasty side effects. Prolonged exposure has driven Raish over the edge.
Yeah, it is one of those. Yeah, it is one of those little
temporary.
little
Raish tried
silly
to convince
moments
me to
in
use
this
this
game.
bit, but
There
the
are
risks
definitely
are too
several
great.
of those.
When I'm done here, I'll need to investigate this Lazarus technology further.
What
told
I
Raish
love
to shut
is
his
that
pit down.
apparently Batman has a history of doing this.
Unlikely.
Because the same thing happens in Arkham
I've given him one
Origins,
chance to
like
break that
literally the
addiction,
same.
or I'll be back to do it myself.
Oh, I
Did
thought there was
Robin
one there.
get you that blood sample?
Yeah, he's down
Maybe I
in Gotham
missed it.
General. It's going crazy there. I'll patch through.
Hey, Bud. I'm glad to hear from
Okay.
you.
It's me. What's happening? There.
Bruce, it's not good. Gotham General has at least 30 confirmed cases. There are nearly 50 at Mercy, and it's looking like the pattern repeats all over the city.
I've run a simulation. Joker's blood could be in as many as 2,000 people by the morning.
Great. Is that something urinate? Because I can
I'm
concur.
on my way back to Freeze right now. Hopefully, the blood sample I extracted from Raish will complete the formula.
Let's see if I can do this one. One off. It was always a moment I was proud of figuring out. All right, I'm at 20. 20.
Protocol 10 will commence in 2 hours.
Okay. Oh, then we got the stupid steel mill.
Cobblepot's finished here. We just need to wait, regroup, and then head into the tunnels and take out the rest of them. Can't wait to the regular turkey shoot. Sure will. Fly, little birdie. Bang! Then what? Go back to the steel mill? Nah. We gotta keep moving through the tunnels and find a way to get to the museum.
What the?
Okay. Cool. All right, 2 or 3. Urinate and doo-doo. Doo-doo is such a funny word. Oh, okay. Yeah, the stress of this is unrelenting. Which is fun. I haven't felt anxiety about this game in years. Like, I guess aside from the challenge maps, but screw those.
Screw that. He said guns are on the way.
Okay.
Won't be long.
This is a tough one because there's a lot to it. So pardon my focus.
This'll be easy, freak.
Crap. Okay, get out of there.
We'll make sure this hurts you, freak.
Ah! Balls. Yep, that's happened before. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. That one shouldn't have happened. I just wasn't careful. Oh, I gotta remember that you can cancel out that animation.
Where the hell have you been? I thought
Aw, son of a bitch.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Did you find Raish? Hold on. Your suit's readings are back to normal. Are you cured? What's going on?
Raish and his forces are based underneath Arkham City, extracting some kind of naturally occurring chemical he's called Lazarus. He's been using it for centuries, slowly perfecting the process until he was even able to bring himself back from the dead.
I feel like we're doing
He forced me to.
we're doing
Small
pretty
doses
even
heal
work.
most ailments, but even the small amount I ingested had a few.
Although your
nasty
strengths
side
and my
effects.
strengths are very different,
Prolonged
Aaron.
exposure has driven Raish over the edge.
So, do you think you're cured?
No, the effects are temporary. Raish tried to convince me to use his pit, but the risks are too great.
Oh, Aaron.
When I'm done here, I'll need to investigate this Lazarus technology further. I told Raish to shut his pit down.
And you think he will?
Unlikely. Raish is addicted to the pit. I've given him one chance
There-
to break that addiction.
There is something a little emasculating about being hit by a regular
Robin will get you
goon.
that blood sample.
Yeah, he's down at Gotham General.
It's like, screw you!
I'll patch through.
Hey, Bob. I'm glad to hear from you.
It's me. What's happening there?
Bruce, it's not good. Gotham General has at least 30 confirmed cases. There are nearly 50 at Mercy, and it's looking like the pattern repeats all over the city.
I've run a simulation. Joker's blood could be in as many as 2,000 people by the morning. The first fatalities are expected soon after that.
I'm on my way back to Freeze right now.
That is crazy.
Hopefully, the blood sample I extracted from Raish will complete the formula.
I hope you're right.
Send a quick text.
Protocol
I'm not 100% that I can get lucky enough to do this skip again.
Did you see the way Penguin's guys just ran?
Yeah, Cobblepot's finished here. We just need to wait, regroup, and then head into the tunnels and take out the rest of them.
Can't wait. It'll be a regular turkey shoot.
Sure will. Fly, little birdie. Bang!
Then what? Go back to the steel mill?
Nah, gotta keep moving through the tunnels and find a way to get to the museum.
Oh, Aaron.
Some...
Oh, shit. Okay. Sweet. Oh, that's a cool way. So anything that was like a one-hit kill, he would just start from the beginning. Ooh.
Good. We've got weapons on the way. What? You expect us to join up with you unarmed?
Yeah, Rocker, that's crazy.
He said guns are on the way. It won't be long. What part of that? Batman!
Okay.
Arkham City is where you'll die. This'll be easy, Bat Freak.
sure this...
Great. Did I scan that one? Maybe. Oh my god. Rachel, I would die. I would die.
Citizens of Arkham, as I speak, there is a new...
I'll have to consider that at some point, Rocker. Like, when I have a day to kill. Oh, on hard...
and failed warden of old Arkham Asylum.
That to me just seems unnecessarily punishing.
That doesn't sound
Okay.
good, does it?
No, it doesn't.
I don't get it. Why would Strange arrange for the mayor to be sent there? Scrub that. How the hell did Strange even manage to have the mayor arrested?
I don't know, Barbara. But I am going to find out.
So in practice, this went well. It's hard because they are all armed.
He'll make me...
One. Damn. Almost perfect.
None of this would have happened if it wasn't for you. No! Please, no!
Yeah.
I want to know all.
We'd all be dead by the time I get
How
to.
you're tied into all this.
I'll tell you everything. Strange came to me back at the asylum. He told me...
Bruce, I'm seeing
Yeah,
massive
I'd be
spikes in
dead
your
before we got to Two-Face.
No, you don't. You need to go back to the GCPD. Please, Bruce. For me?
We have been watching you for a long time, Batman.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, what I hate. Little pieces of crap like you. Look at you. All scared and crying. It's embarrassing. Please.
This is the part of the game where even flying around Arkham City becomes dangerous.
You know, from where I'm lying, desperately clutching at what's left of my life, it seems like you betrayed me and started working with the walking icebox. Well, two can play at that game. Try and get back to that double-crossing snowman in the GCPD without my guys blowing your pointy head off.
Oh my gosh!
Dare you.
I can't wait to hear what you think about it, Rach. Like I said, they start shooting. Oh, Aaron, there's a ton of crap that can still go wrong for me.
You got a backup plan?
Yeah, I like Origins. I didn't appreciate it as much at the time.
What? You heard.
And part of the reason is that part of the reason is that so much of it is similar to City in its structure. Great.
We've lost a camera in Sector 3.
To me, it's like you idiots spend every single day thinking of ways
Yeah,
to
a
make
lot of
very
Origins.
disappointed.
It follows the beats of Arkham City. A lot of the side missions. That's not what I meant, Aaron. Yeah, yeah. I might have to shut up for a little bit, because this is a doozy. Let's see if I can start it right.
Oracle, Freeze is attacking. Get me the...
God damn it. Okay. This happened to me last time. It's a good strategy if I can just do it. Nah, Aaron, man. We good. I just have to... Yeah, I just have to get the placement. Give me 1 second, Rocker. I'm gonna wait till after this fight. Aaron. Oh, buddy. All right. Why are you taking so long to load? I am in my 30s. Thank you. Come on, come on. Nice. I'm at 22. I would reload it and hopefully just pick up from where we were. I mean, this doesn't bode. I don't know what it is about this game and my console. Probably have pit stains. I've been sweating over here. Well, Rocker, heads or tails? Heads, got it. I'm halfway through a gin, Monica, but I will pour one. It's rigged. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the home screen and see if that helps.